If you're having sex with your partner less than once a week, that's a warning sign. Now, I understand that familiarity and complacency can set in when you're living with your partner. If you don't have good communication around your preferences and sort of like an open mind sexually between the two of you, of course, like work, logistics, and all the things of life, especially if you have kids, all these things can kind of set in against you. But the point is, if you're having sex like one time a week or less, you're kind of just barely like getting your needs met from just like a gratification standpoint. It's not a proactively purposeful sexual dynamic. So kind of what I'm getting at here is that there's probably something that's going into the fact that you're only having sex one time a week or less. So we want to figure out what that is so that way we can solve the problem. Because at the end of the day, if you're just having sex one time a week or less, it's a marker of low attraction, to be honest. So there's a lot of things you can do to raise attraction, right? For example, like proactively create some distance between the two of you. If you're always hanging out all the time, you can get into some really good date planning. You can have a conversation about what it is that you like in bed and kind of prompt your partner to kind of determine what level of open-mindedness they have, create some communication. You can start going to the gym. You can get new clothes. You can take on something hard. For example, if you're a man, like you can start like doing something really hard, like a combat sport that's like going to elevate your confidence. But at the end of the day, there's something that's lacking. And we need to figure out what that is, because you don't want to let this persist, because, once a week can turn into once a month. And when you start getting in that territory, okay, now you're in really dangerous waters. So if you want to do a little preventative maintenance on your relationship and get yourself in that good spot, click on my profile, click this link down here, get in touch with me. Let's have a conversation about where you're at right now, all the details of what's going on with you, and what to do next.